Okay, so today we're going to look at the truncate string challenge. In this challenge, we're going to we have a function that's going to have two parameters. So first parameter is a string, and then the second parameter is a integer. So the first, so the yeah, so the objective here, the goal in this challenge is to um, truncate the string, which means to reduce the length of the string. Um, to depending on what that second parameter is, depending on what that number is, right? So, for example, yeah, if we were to take this string here, so it's quite a long string, and then the second parameter is 8. So this means that we need to truncate the string so that it's only 8 characters long, right? Or truncate it, yeah. So we only keep the first 8 characters. So if you think of a string as a character array, so just an array of character where each element in the array is one specific character in the string. So like an array, you'll have a index 0 of the string. So index 0 would be this A here, and then index 1 and index 2 and so on. And so basically, if you could take 8, you're just going to go across the first 8, the first 8 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this particular example, we're going to truncate the string to just be this. And then the extra part of the challenge is that if the string is truncated, we need to add the three dots at the end just to represent to make it clear that it was truncated. So I have a comment here just to be clear. So for this example, the output of the function should be like this. It would be the first 8 characters of the string, and then 3 dots at the end, just to signify that it was truncated. Okay. So then, just to start thinking about the algorithm, I'm gonna, as usual, just start putting in some comments here, just to help me think about the algorithm, and then later I can translate these comments into actual JavaScript code. But so the first thing that comes to my mind is, well, if the string is already only 8 characters long, or less than 8 characters long, or even it doesn't have to be 8, whatever value is this second parameter. If the string is already, less than or equal to that size, then we don't have to do anything with the string. We don't have to truncate anything. It's only if the string is longer. So first I want to check um, if the string is less than or equal to null, right? And if it is, yes, just return the string as is. Just, yeah. So we don't need to truncate anything. We're just going to return the string the same way it was passed into the function, right? We're not going to do anything. It's just going to be a simple return. Now, if it gets past this, then we know that the string is greater than 8 characters, and in that case, we need to truncate it. So this is where we need to think about doing, the logic of truncating the string and adding the three dots at the end, right? So for this one, if you think about it, we're going to be we need to somehow split the string. We need to break the string at some point. So for example, if it was 8 characters that we need to truncate it to, then we need to get the first 8 characters. So let's say in the string will be these first 8 characters, and then we need to cut this out. We need to split this out of the string. And so to do that, there's a function. There's a pre-built JavaScript function on strings called slice, which is so yeah. This is just in this. Here's some documentation on slice that you can look up. So in the developer.mozilla.org documentation, as you can see all of the, you can see this. That's just a description of the slice method and some examples, and in particular the syntax for using it, right? So I'm going to be using this syntax here, where so I call the slice function, and I have to give it the I have to give it the start and the index and the end index of the string. So which index do I want to? So that basically whatever string I need to cut out of the existing string, I just need to give the start index and the end index of that string. So um, back in my example, I'm always going to be starting at index 0 because I'm always going from the first element uh, onward. So I'm going to have start at index 0, and I'm just going to keep, and then the end index is going to be whatever that integer that's passed into the function with that num parameter, right? So let's put a comment here just to write down. So I'm going to slice string from index 0 to index. So this is going to be index num, right? So num will be some characters. So in this example, num will be 8. So we'll be slicing from index 0 to index 8 in that example, right? And after doing that, I'm going to so actually going to take that, going to store the result in a new string, variable, and yeah, the last thing then I just need to add those 3 dots. So actually going to say, you can say add, but the word for it is append. So just adding 3 dots to the end of the string is append. We're going to append those 3 dots to the end of result string. Right? So we're not going to, it's going to be the result string that we're adding that to, right? And yeah, finally just return result string. Okay, so we're going to start coding this out first. So the first one, go back up to the top. So we got if the string is less than or equal to num. So this is going to be an if condition here, an if statement here. So we're going to take the string. I'm going to use the string.length value here to give us the length of the string. And so then we want to know if it's less than or equal to that num value already, then we'll just return the string as is. And then it's going to return from the function. It's not going to do any further, it's not going to run any of the other code down below that does anything. It's just going to return the string as is, right? And just to clean this up as I go, I'm just going to remove those 2 comments. Since I've got the code, I can see the code there already. I don't need the comment anymore. And right, so then down here, we're thinking, so the string, the length is greater than num. So we're going to need to do we're going to need to do we're going to need to truncate it, right? So down here, so let's see, the first thing I've got is the string. So it's going to slice the string, the existing string, right? So we're going to have, so to do that, you're going to use that slice function. And as I said, so we're going to start from index 0 until index whatever number is in num, right? That's going to be the index. And so this slice, if I look back at the documentation, there's a return value. So it's going to return a new string containing the extracted section. So the slice is going to cut out that piece of the string and it's going to return it. So I need to store I need to store that value in a new variable. I'm going to call result string. So this is the first two lines, right? We got slicing the string from index 0 to index null, and then we're storing the result in a new variable, right? So let's take those two comments out since they're done. And yeah, so then there's another step. I can't just return the string like this. I need to actually append those three dots to represent that it was truncated. And yeah, to do that, I'm just going to say result string plus equals dot. All right, so we got result string here, and yeah, to add to append the dot at the end, I'm just using this syntax here plus equals. So just adding we're going to keep result string as it is, but we're not going to change it to dot dot dot. We're going to actually append dot 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 at the end of it, right? So we keep result string as it is, but we append dot 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 at the end. So I'll get rid of that comment since it's coded, and yeah, then return result string. Right, so this is going to run the test on this. All right, sweet, it's all good. So yeah, just a recap on the code on the algorithm here. So we've got we take the two parameters into the function, the string, and then the number that we need to truncate the string down to if the string is greater than that size. So the first thing we do is we just check to see is the string, is the string actually even greater than that? Is the string actually greater than that number? If not, then we don't need to truncate anything. So just return the string as is. But if it is greater than that number, we need to truncate it, and we're using the slice function, which is it's a JavaScript, you know, uh, JavaScript built-in function that we can use for string. Um, and we're going to slice. So we're going to slice that string that we get as a parameter from. We're going to take from the first character all the way up to whatever number is passed in the second parameter, right? And after that, then we're just going to append dot 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 at the end and return that result string. So that's going to, if we take this string for example, and then the number to truncate it down to is 8 characters, we're going to have our results string looking like this. All right. Great. I hope that was clear, and yeah, thanks for watching.